client accidentally double paid the ATO $20,000 and the ATO was not willing to refund that money back. Like, it's not your money. Give the money back. So we attempted to request a refund of that $20,000 from the ATO. The ATO first told us that they would process that refund within 14 days, which is their standard processing time for refund. But then the 14 days had passed and this refund still hadn't come through. So we contacted the ATO again to follow up on the matter, and they were like, oh, we can't process this refund because you've got a balance sitting on your ATO account. And we're like, yes, we're aware of that. However, that balance is not yet due. The client will pay that amount later in the month, closer to the due date. That $20,000 that was double paid, we want that back, and we want it back now. It's not your money, just give it back. Why are you fighting us on this? And so after all of that, the ATO basically was still playing games with us and was not willing to refund the money. When things like this happen, it just reiterates my viewpoint of not prepaying tax to the ATO. So I know there's people out there who like to pay the PAYG up front each time they process payroll or prepay amounts on their ATO account. I'm personally not a fan of that because of things like this, because once you give money to the ATO, God help you trying to get that money back in case you ever need it. But once you've given it to the ATO, forget it existed, which is essentially what happened with our client. So you would be better off putting that money away in a separate bank account, which you have control over. And then when the time comes for that payment to be due, then using the funds in that savings bank account to pay the ATO debts on time. So the approach we took in the end was to just leave that amount there as a credit on their ATO account, and for their next payment to just pay $20,000 less to utilize the credit that's already sitting there.